Welcome back. Let's get to our Midcap Spotlight segment. Vahishta is joining in and she's going to be focusing on Pennar Industries, and the news has pushed the stock higher to its 52-week high.
Hi Reema, thanks for that. Well, Pennar Industries, which is a value-added engineering products and solutions company, has been rallying on the back of an order win which is in excess of 1100 crores. And you're right, the stock is actually close to its 52-week high now. The order is worth approximately 1,170 crores, and the order win is across the business verticals that it operates in, which is solar, EPC, in pre-engineered buildings, in railways, in tubes, in steel products, etc. And the order customers are some biggies, which includes like NTPC, Reliance Industries, TCI Limited, Hindustan Foods, VRL Thermax, Schaeffler India, and much more. Now, the order was actually received in the month of September 2022, but is expected to be executed in the next 2 quarters. So something definitely positive for the company.
Yes, and the stock price shows that as well. Vahishta, thanks a lot for joining us. With that, we have to shift focus to earnings, and it's the start of the earnings season. So, of course, we have to go across to Reema. Reema, after large caps, a lot of mid-cap IT players will be in focus as well. Let's start with Mindtree.
Okay, so about Mindtree, the company has been reporting very strong revenue growth. Its revenue growth has been more than 5% for the last 6 consecutive quarters. And this quarter too, its constant currency revenue growth should be in excess of that. Dollar revenue growth at 4.3%, but constant currency revenue growth could even be closer to 6%. So this run rate of very strong growth is going to continue. Margins will come under pressure because of wage hikes. So margins will decline to 18.2%. And that's the reason the profit jump is seen fairly limited at about 2.5%. What do you watch when it comes to Mindtree? Now, Mindtree has a greater exposure to retail as well as travel. In the last quarter, two of its clients, retail clients, faced some stress. So an update on that. And secondly, is travel continuing to see that pent-up demand, or are there any signs of fizzling out, maybe because of inflation or, the slowing growth? And in terms of guidance, the company had said EBITDA margin guidance will be 20% plus. Do they maintain that? And they're also guided for industry-leading growth, but I don't think that's going to be a problem given the way and given how strong the growth rates have been.
Okay, so that is about Mindtree, but we are not done yet. Cyient?
So Cyient's top-line growth is going to look very solid. Dollar revenue growth at 9.5%. So in constant currency terms, it could even be a growth of close to about 12%. But that's all acquisitions. X of that, the organic growth is expected to be about 2 to 3 odd percent. Well, margins are seen flat, so no improvement. 11.3% is the EBIT margin expectation of the poll that we have. Expect the company to hold on to its revenue as well as margin guidance. So no change in the guidance. What the street is going to be watching out for, recently the company said that they're forming a subcommittee to evaluate options on part divestment, including IPO, a spin-off or a partnership with a strategic investor of their DLM business. Now, DLM is about 15% of their revenue. Whatever they decide, there is a lot of potential to unlock value. So while we won't get it in the numbers, but maybe in the conference call, or if when the management joins us, we would like some clarity on how this is progressing. Right now, it's in the initial stage, but progress on this DLM business monetization will be tracked closely.
Okay, so Cyient and Mindtree, take some breath, eat some good food, because you have a long evening ahead of you. Infosys numbers is well expected today, so a busy day for Reema. But that is what you can expect from these companies.